Hello and welcome back to this segment of the debate. Since ESPN has said they won't be airing Colorado's spring game that is scheduled on April 27th on their network, and also we haven't heard anything from Fox or any other station. The debate today is, should Colorado's spring game be aired on YouTube? So Mr. Black Hat is going to be talking about arguing and supporting that Colorado football should be heard on YouTube. And Mr. Brown Hat is going to be arguing against that. All right. No, thank you for having me. So we're just a few days away from April 27th, and the fans are looking forward to Colorado's spring ball game. And the fact that Coach Prime announced that it's going to be a prime weekend, it should give access to all fans all across the world, to giving them the opportunity to be able to watch Colorado's football game at their convenience, right? What's the best way to be able to achieve this? YouTube, right? You don't have to worry about fans, both young and old, being able to get access to ESPN, Fox, or whatever station that wants to pick them up, right? And all that you got to worry about is fans logging on from their phone. So that means if a fan is actually at work, which I don't advise you to do, right, they can watch on April 27th, right? If they're on the road, if they're traveling, they can always log in from their phone and watch, right? If it's ratings and viewership that we're worried about, this can be achieved through YouTube compared to a fan that has basic cable, like you said, watching, having to figure out how to watch it, or having to log in on YouTube and see if someone else is streaming it, right? For them to be able to watch it. We want access, right? Fans want access to the game. So if ESPN is saying, they don't think that it's good for them this year, even after a sold out and well rated spring game last year, right? That's on them, right? We love ESPN. We appreciate everything that they do for the Buffs, right? And also we know that some of our games are going to be aired later on in the season. So we don't want to tarnish that relationship. But if all the other stations are also taking their time to come up with a decision as to whether or not they want to take this on or not, hey, let's contact the CEO of YouTube and see how we can make this work, just like the NFL is making it work with YouTube. So the Buffalo's team, y'all got some work to do, right? Get this on YouTube. You already have the in-house resources. Shoot, get it on Well Off Media. Everybody's going to tune in and watch. The Colorado Buffaloes have a YouTube page. Everybody's going to tune in and watch. It doesn't matter whose page you use. Get it on Reach the People. You will actually reach the people, right? Get it on the pregame show. Hell, have the pregame show set up a booth, right? And invite people, and we can get live reaction, right? And then we can actually have the pre-game show, right? The pre-spring game show, right? And also bring in DMVR, bring in different media personalities around the Buffs, and let's make it happen. We can make this happen. We have all the resources. Let's get innovative and give the fans what they want. That's my argument. Thank you. And yes, Black Hat has a good argument, right? But from my perspective as Brown Hat, and if I'm going to be arguing against that, I think, it's certainly, as the Colorado Buffalo said, it's 50-50, right? In terms of the argument I'm about to make, while I might think, it's good to be able to get access to all the fans out there, they're trying to get the program to develop, right? And also we need some money. And sometimes those commercial money from those big organizations like ESPN and Fox is the easiest way to be able to get access to that cash flow, right? As we all know, Coach Prime said, if you pay good, if you dress good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good, and if you play good, they pay good, right? So over here, we're trying to make sure they pay good. And I'm not sure YouTube can pay us as well as ESPN did last year, and or as Fox will be able to if Fox was the one to take it on this year. So for me, as much as YouTube can be a good platform, right? It's 50-50, right? So let's make sure that we try to get Fox, right? Because at least the argument against, someone not being able to have access to ESPN is a valid one. But sure, I hope if you have basic cable, you're able to get Fox, at least your local Fox, right? So if we make sure it's able to be streamed on all local Fox channels, right? Then you'll have no argument, right? Fox, make sure it happens, right? And then we can also make sure that we incorporate all the other YouTubers also, right? And make sure everybody, gets the benefit. But for me, I say let's find out quickly what organization other than ESPN is willing to take this so that way April 7th we can all have fun. One thing I just gotta make sure is Fox needs to clear the schedule because I would love to see that concert after the actual game. So I don't need y'all cutting the commercials or anything. Or else we're gonna have a problem. All right, there you have it, folks. You've heard from Black Hat and Brown Hat, and they've stated the argument. But it's now up to the Colorado Buffaloes team to make the decision as to who and what station we, the fans, are going to be watching the spring game on April 27th. It's almost here, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think they should drop it on YouTube, please leave a comment as down below as to why you would like to be able to watch it on YouTube. And if you are for the argument that they should just stick to regular TV stations, make sure you leave the comment as to why below. Until next time, thank you very much for joining us. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.